I asked Judy to put this on the agenda because, as Mike stated earlier, a lot of people in this county work a lot of hours. They dedicate and sacrifice from their families and their friends, and I don't take lightly the seat that I sit in. Buster Stowers was someone that I believe was a true friend to every single Lincoln County, and I knew a lot about Buster prior to being appointed and prior to his passing. But after being appointed to this seat and traveling the county and meeting people from one corner to the other, I have heard time and time again the things that he did from his heart, not only as a public servant, but as a person. And what I would like to see us do is to do something from this commission that would be lasting in his memory, to honor the work that he put forth over the many years of service to Lincoln County. So I'm going to bring to the commission at the next meeting a resolution to rename this room in honor of Buster Stowers.
Okay, sounds good to me. Just can't say enough about Buster, type of guy. At my age, it seems like I guess I get maybe more sentimental, but I've never lost anybody that meant more to me as a person, not only sitting here and helping run the county government, but just as a person than Mr. Stowers. He's just a super person. I'm glad Thomas is coming up with something to keep something there for people in the future. Good deal.
I think we need to make sure that his legacy lives on.
Anything else?
What do we have on the Hatfield?
Just a minute, she gets ready.
I said, where are we on the Hatfield employee mapping process right now?
They have identified all the Lincoln County landholders, I believe, or at least 98% of them that's going to be involved, and they have been in the process of contacting them. Back earlier in the week, Steve Ferris Burton gave me a letter they had come up with to send to all those people to explain about the process and how they need to get permission to get on their land to do those things. And I did edit the letter a little bit, fix a couple issues, and told them to go ahead and mail it. And that's basically where we're at in the process, either by phone or by written communication, contacting the landowners and hoping to get something to the board up there, let them know where we're at. That's basically the status that we have from this end over here.
I know that they have mailed some out because I typed up the letter for them. They have to be mailed out.
I have two other things I'd like to mention. One is we have Gary McAllister here, and as a commission, we want to promote business in Lincoln County so that we can grow and sustain a tax base so that we can provide the resources that we have to take care of our people. And at the last school board meeting, Gary McAllister signed in on the agenda and spoke in regards to the proposed new school in the Harts area. And what he spoke about wasn't only about education. He talked about how the company that was the lowest bidder was $757,000 lower than the second place bidder, and then second through sixth was very close. So there was a major difference in first and second, and you have to pay prevailing wages, and you can't buy substandard material. So the question was, where exactly is the savings going to be, and to make sure that when this facility is built, it's not only an investment in the school system and the education system, but it's an investment in the community, for the economy, so that it's sustainable. And I just wanted to say thank you to Gary, and thank you for the trade union members that were there, because fighting for a quality job and local workers, I think, is very important for us. So I just wanted to make sure that he was recognized for that, because he doesn't only come to county commission meetings, he shows up at school board meetings, and he's an advocate for the people, and we appreciate that.
And along that same line, this has been one of the problems that I've talked with the governor and people around him about, is when you close schools, you take the heart out of that community. And we see that in multiple areas within the county here. And one of the most positive things we have in the southern end of the county is the development of that new school. And that's going to help us tremendously as far as the how we look as far as the county and how the Harts area looks. And with the new school and with hopefully Hatfield employee trail system going in there, it's going to be a big boom for that area and make a lot nicer place for people to live and to work.
Can I add something to that? I want to first say, I am 100% for the Harts grade school. I think the Harts people have worked hard to get that, I'm 100% for it. And I actually would like to see 3 more followed. I would love to see a new one at Gang Valley, a new one at Hamlin, and a new one at Griffithsville. And that would give us 4 new pre-K through 8s, or new high school. Because most of our schools was built back in the 50s, and they're getting outdated, and I would really like to see that. But I actually met with the state building authority yesterday and brought my concerns to them, and they're going to check into it. There is a lot of concerns, and I don't think the Harts people deserves a second-class built school, and that is my concern.
Did our local board look at that issue, or just the state board made that decision?
I actually talked to the SDJ yesterday, and he said it was going to come down to the local board's voting on it, so but I brought it to them, and by no means am I wanting to cause controversy with the board. I think Lincoln County voted those people in to make decisions, and they should do it. I just want to bring,
But they will get a change, so.
right. That's what they told me yesterday. I actually met with the SDA, and he thanked me for bringing those concerns to him. He was going to check it. Because he did. They're working on school in Beckley right now, and my understanding, they're like 180 days behind schedule, but still is not done.
Well, we hear these problems, not this school, but we've got meetings this evening, at the Branson Midkit PSD, meeting at 1 o'clock today over work not being done up to standard on the Route 37 water crossing. And so it just, you can't have inferior work when you get to spend these.
And that's what I wanted to just let, we spend millions